Welcome to Bioglam Curvy Models, where curves meet confidence and every story inspires. This is your front row seat to the women who are reshaping the fashion world, smashing stereotypes, and celebrating style without limits. We go beyond the glamour to bring you the real journeys, the dreams, the challenges, the breakthroughs, and the undeniable strength of curvy models who are rewriting the rules of beauty. From intimate lifestyle glimpses to game-changing fashion hauls and powerful moments of self-love, we're here to pull back the curtain and bring you closer to the voices defining a new era of inclusivity. Get ready for raw stories, bold style, and unapologetic authenticity. This is Bioglam, where every body has a story, and every story deserves to be told. But her story, like all the best ones, starts long before the Instagram fame and the brand deals. It starts with a young girl and a world of possibility hidden in her mother's closet. Growing up, Melody Valadez saw clothing not just as fabric, but as a language. It was her first form of storytelling. While other kids were outside, she was often inside, a creative director in the making, piecing together outfits from whatever she could find. A vintage scarf became a turban. An oversized band t-shirt was knotted and transformed into a dress. This wasn't just play, it was practice. It was the early intuitive development of an eye for silhouette, texture, and the emotional power of a great outfit. She was learning how to communicate who she was without saying a word, a skill that would become the absolute core of her brand. This innate talent made her the go-to style guru for her friends throughout school. Before a dance, before a big party, they'd gather in her room, and Melody would work her magic. She had this uncanny ability to see not just the garment, but the person in it, and to style them in a way that amplified their confidence. She understood that the right outfit could make you stand taller, speak louder, and own the room. This was her unofficial, real-world training ground. She was building a community and a reputation for taste long before she had a single follower online, honing the very human-centric approach that would make her content so relatable years later. The leap to social media was almost inevitable. It began, as it does for so many, as a digital diary, a place to share her daily outfits, her experiments, her small sartorial victories. The early photos have a beautiful, genuine quality to them, a little less polished, a lot more raw. But the point of view was undeniable. People started to take notice. The comments began to shift from friends saying cute to strangers asking, where is that from? The follower count began its slow, steady, and powerful climb. This wasn't a viral explosion. It was a foundation being poured, brick by solid brick, built on the bedrock of genuine connection. She talked to her audience like they were her friends, because in many ways they were. She replied to comments, asked for their opinions, and shared not just her outfits, but her life. In a digital world often criticized for its fakeness, Melody's authenticity was her superpower. And that authenticity is what transformed her content from simple outfit posts into a cultural touchstone for her followers. The Style Hall, a format she has perfected, is so much more than a display of clothes. It's a masterclass in personal style. When Melody does a haul, she doesn't just hold up items, she brings you into her world. The setting is always meticulously curated. Soft lighting, a great playlist, her beautifully organized closet in the background. She talks about each piece with the passion of a true fashion lover. Why she was drawn to it, how it made her feel when she saw it online, the story she imagines telling while wearing it. Then comes the try-on, which is where the real magic happens. This is where she educates her audience. A simple, curve-hugging midi dress isn't just one thing. She'll show it with sneakers and a denim jacket for a cool, casual day look. Then she'll transform it with strappy heels, dramatic jewelry, and a sleek clutch for an evening out. She'll demonstrate how to layer it under a sweater when the weather turns cool. She's teaching versatility. She's teaching her followers to see their wardrobe as a collection of possibilities, not just single-use items. But the most crucial element, the thing that has built unshakable trust, is her radical honesty. She will openly say, "This runs small, so size up if you're between sizes," or "The fabric on this is gorgeous, but it's a bit sheer, so you'll need a slip." This isn't just reviewing clothes, it's being a trusted friend in the dressing room. For her curvy community, this honesty is invaluable. She provides real, practical advice on fit and fabric that they can't always find elsewhere, championing the idea that you should never have to compromise on style or comfort. But to truly understand Melody Valadez is to understand that her influence extends far beyond the realm of fashion. Her identity is a beautiful trilogy. Her style, her home, and her lifestyle. They are deeply interwoven, each element reflecting the same core philosophy, that beauty is an experience to be lived in every day. Her home, which she has graciously shared glimpses of, is a direct physical manifestation of her personal brand. It's not a cold, untouchable showroom. It's a warm, textured, and deeply inviting sanctuary. The aesthetic could be described as modern organic, clean lines softened by natural materials and personal history. Imagine walking through her space. The living room is bathed in soft, natural light, a testament to her skill in creating the perfect ambiance for her content and her life. The walls are a calming, neutral palette, acting as a canvas for her art and her life. The furniture is a mix of modern comfort and cherished vintage finds. A sleek sofa draped with a chunky hand-knitted blanket, a reclaimed wood coffee table that holds stacks of her favorite art and fashion books. The shelves aren't just for display, they tell a story. They're lined with well-loved novels, ceramics from local artists, framed personal photographs, and candles that are actually burned. This is a home that feels lived in and loved. It engages all the senses. You can almost smell the subtle scent of coffee and fresh linen. The heart of her home, and a frequent co-star in her videos, is the kitchen. This is where her lifestyle content truly resonates. It's a functional, beautiful space where her daily rituals unfold. Her morning routine is a form of self-care that her followers passionately emulate. The ritual of making that first cup of coffee, the sunlight streaming across the countertop, the quiet intention setting for the day. She films these moments not as performative acts, but as gentle invitations into her world. She shows that a beautiful life isn't about grand, sweeping gestures. It's about the curation of small, daily moments. Making your bed, choosing a great outfit, nourishing your body, creating a space that brings you peace. These are the building blocks of the Melody Valadez lifestyle. It's aspirational, yet deeply achievable, which is why her audience doesn't just admire her, they feel a profound connection to her. This connection is forged in the fires of shared reality. The path of an influencer, particularly a curvy model in a still evolving industry, is not without its significant challenges, and Melody has navigated these with remarkable transparency and grace. The pressure of constant visibility is immense. Your body, your face, your home, your life become content. The threat of creative burnout is real, and she has spoken about the importance of setting boundaries, of taking social media Sabbaths, of protecting her mental health to keep her creativity and authenticity well from running dry. And then there's the criticism, the unwelcome commentary on her body, her choices, her relationship, her very authenticity. She has been accused of only showing a perfect filtered life. Early on, these comments could be debilitating, but she developed resilience, not by building a wall, but by refining her focus. She learned to listen to constructive feedback from her community while letting pure negativity fall away. She creates for the people who feel seen and empowered by her content, and she leans into that connection as her shield. Perhaps one of the most defining moments in her career was a collaboration that missed the mark. Early on, she partnered with a brand that, on the surface, seemed to align with her style. After the campaign launched, reports surfaced about the company's questionable ethical practices, information she was not privy to beforehand. Her community felt let down, and they expressed their disappointment loudly in her comments. This was a critical crossroads. She chose radical accountability. She didn't hide. She went on her stories without a filter or a perfect backdrop and spoke directly from the heart. She apologized sincerely, thanked her followers for holding her to a higher standard, and detailed the new, more rigorous vetting process she was implementing for all future partnerships. This moment of vulnerability didn't break trust, it solidified it. It proved that her authenticity wasn't a branding tactic, it was a non-negotiable principle. So So where does a story of such genuine connection and powerful influence go from here? The future for Melody Valadez is shimmering with potential. The most natural and eagerly anticipated evolution would be the launch of her own brand. A clothing line feels like a destined step, a collection of timeless, versatile, impeccably tailored pieces that embody her signature philosophy of effortless elegance and powerful comfort. Think wardrobe staples designed for the curvy figure by someone who truly understands it. Pieces that mix, match, and make you feel incredible. But given her profound love for interior design and creating ambiance, a lifestyle brand is equally plausible. Imagine her own line of linen bedding, artisan-crafted candles with unique scents, beautiful ceramic tableware, and curated home decor. It would be an invitation for her community to literally bring a piece of her aesthetic into their own homes. Beyond physical products, her calm, engaging presence is